We are here today with Kelly from the YWCA Pierce County, and we are going to talk about the programs for the YWCA Pierce Counties. Kelly, would you tell us about your mission and how you help the women that come through your programs to live their best lives now?
Sure, Peggy. Our main goal is to offer safety, healing, and empowerment to women and children in need. Since 1976, we have offered domestic violence services through the form of shelter. We quickly realized that shelter alone wasn't the only thing that women and kids who were escaping from an abusive situation would need. So over the years, over the decades, we have added an array of other comprehensive services for domestic violence victims.
How long are they here in the transitional housing?
So transitional housing is a little bit different from the shelter itself. Shelter is our shorter stay. That's a 90-day program. So families stay with us up to 90 days in the shelter. Then the transitional housing program offers an opportunity to stay up to 2 years. So that is with subsidized housing at a couple of different apartments in the Pierce County area. Those families have the support of our case management throughout the course of their 2-year program. 2
years, you were saying, that if they get into transitional housing, and is that a big if?
It is a big if. Housing is a dire need in our community, affordable housing. Our transitional housing program is able to offer 20 apartment units to 20 families. So it is a big if, timing-wise, whether somebody cycles out of being in the shelter, if they're going to be able to get into the transitional housing program, simply because there are only those 20 slots.
Tell me, when they go into those 20 slots, how many people are vying for that? Because I understand you turn people away.
Right. In the shelter, we turn away over 200 requests for shelter on a monthly basis.
Oh my gosh.
Last year, we expanded our shelter services. We moved into a new building. We now offer full-sized apartments to women and kids who are in our shelter. But again, we only have 22 apartment units in that apartment building. So we went from offering 50 beds to 85 beds, and we're able to house families of up to 9 in one apartment unit. I tell people all the time that what we can do through our shelter and transitional housing program services, there is an obstacle in the fact that our programs are housed in walls. We can only put so many people inside of those walls.